Hey everybody, this is Maa227 and this is the first segment of Cosplay Talk. And as you may tell, hopefully, I am actually using a real camera and not my webcam. So hopefully this will be better quality. I still need to get like a mic and stuff because I'm yelling at the camera just so you guys can hear me. But yeah, anywho, this is Cosplay Talk, and if you're wondering what that means, it means I'm going to talk to you beautiful people about cosplay. And pretty much just like my experience in cosplay, the community, and like all things revolving around cosplay. And just maybe even just like answering questions about cosplay. I'm thinking of doing like multiple segments like this. So this one is going to be obviously Cosplay Talk, and then I'm going to have another one that's going to be separate. That's going to be Cosplay Works. Yeah, which is going to be tutorials and stuff about like how I do my costumes and what my steps and everything. And yeah, and from there I'm just going to keep making different ones, and I am totally up to suggestions of whatever you want to see me do on this channel. Today's segment of Cosplay Talk is going to be cosplay versus life and how to balance, part 1. And yes, there's going to be multiple parts to this segment. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. For this video, I'm mostly going to be concentrating on when you have like zero time, be it because like social life is crazy, you have work, you had like health problems or something, or if you're like me and you're still in school and you have like work on top of everything else that you're doing and you just have no time to make something new. So in this video, I'm going to give you beautiful people some tips and tricks of things that I do when I have like an upcoming con or whatever, an upcoming event where I need to cosplay for. So let's get started. So the first thing that I do when I have a con or something coming up and I do not have any costumes is, well, obviously rewear something that I've already made. Obviously this doesn't work if you've never made a costume before, if you don't have any other costumes, but if you do, re-wearing a costume, there's no shame about it. I've reworn many costumes that, like, some of them I just kind of threw together last minute and loved it, and I wore it to like 3 other conventions. The second thing that I personally do is if I'm really stuck and I don't know what I want to cosplay, and the event is really soon, I just kind of throw on a Kiku and wig. Boom, you look cute, you can nerd out, and it works. The third thing that I do is find a character that I can easily cosplay. And what I mean by that is like, yeah, sometimes it'll be like, if I have that small amount of time, I can find a costume that I'm like, oh, I can make this super fast because I know how. And yeah, that works too. But what I also mean is for certain costumes, you don't even need to make anything for it. Examples of this, like I have 3 examples of costumes that I easily threw together. It took me about not even a week to put everything together, and that was with me procrastinating like crazy. So the first one that I actually did was Fiona from Adventure Time, and I never wore that one to a con, but that was my Halloween costume 2 years ago. And I love this costume. The only thing I'm missing from it is the backpack, but besides that I have everything else, and literally for it I made the skirt out of an Old Navy shirt that I bought, and literally cut it in half and sewed an elastic into it, and bam, there's a skirt. I bought another shirt from Old Navy that is actually a really nice quality one that I just pretty much fold in the sleeves, and yeah, it fits perfectly. I used the wig from a previous costume that I have, my Dave costume, and just pretty much put the wig on the side, and I had the side swoop that she gets. I bought the hat at a convention beforehand because I kind of thought eventually I want to do Fiona. Hey, there's a hat. And also I just wanted to own the Fiona hat because I love that character. The shoes I already had because my mom had some nice like Mary Jane shoes. Now they're actually Skechers, so they're super comfy. And then I just bought socks from Aldine's, and there we go. I had an almost complete Fiona costume. The other costume that I managed to like just throw together, that was super easy to throw together, was one that I wore at the last convention I went to, which was my Mabel from Gravity Falls costume. And that one, literally I did not need to buy anything for that costume, except for the wig. Yeah, pretty much only the wig, and even then I bought it from my friend who already had it, so yeah, it was really easy to just throw on that costume and wear it at a con. The other one that I actually haven't made yet, but I am planning to in the nearish future, is Double D from Ed, Ed and Eddie, which once again is a very recognizable character. Like, many people know this character and it's super easy to put together. It's just like basketball shorts, socks, Converse, a black beanie with a white stripe on it, and a red or orange shirt. Like, it's the easiest costume ever. All this to say, if you're really struggling to throw a costume together for like a last minute event or whatever, there are plenty of very recognizable characters to choose from that are really easy to make. So yeah, just a quick look up. You can even look at like what I did, look at some cartoons that I watched and stuff, and you can find like all these costumes that you could literally just buy in your local mall. And yeah, the last piece of advice I have for you guys is, if none of this works for you, if you're way too busy and you're way too stressed out for any of this, then just go to the event without costume. Like, there's no shame in having fun at a con or whatever without a costume. There's no rule stating you need to be dressed up. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this cosplay talk. So I would love to hear your guys' like advice. Like, what are your experiences when you had like last minute costumes that you had to do, or like cons coming up? Like, how did you guys handle it? I would love to hear. Just put it down in the comment section below, and I'll probably read as many as possible, or if not all of them. And I just want to hear from you guys. Let's see what you guys did. This has been Cosplay Talks, cosplay versus life and how to balance, with Maa 227. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!